Wɪʟʟ. Greetings to you all. My name is Nahasan Amun, and I am a student teacher of the Master Teacher, Pānabab Yānun, also known as our Sovereign Grand Commander, His Excellency, Dr. Malachi Z.K. Okran, 33 degrees over 720 degrees. As always, we Nawapian Sabians let it be known that the Master Teacher, Dr. Malachi Z.K. Okran, is innocent, and that all of the charges and allegations made upon him are false, and he is about to come home. He is free. This is an update given to us from the Master Yānun. Let's begin. 1. All women are under the spell of Mukhshaftatu, witches. Are you familiar with the Tower of Babel story found in Genesis chapter 11, verse 1 through 9? It says, God, Enlil, and his sons Nanurta and Nanar, and the coven of witches cast a spell of division. 2. In Nuwapuyi, the word for pillar is majas, and also translates as tower. Now, in Genesis chapter 11, verse 13, the women of Mesopotamia had a spell cast by their Mukhshaftatu, witches, and it created Semitic languages based upon Panagaru, Negroid's hue. You have 9 species and 9 hues. Blacks are naturally programmed to go towards that, what was called a red bone. The Adama have 6 hues. The spell is to separate, and is the reason the word Africa was used to name the motherland. It comes from the Arabic word farak, which means to divide, division. You must overcome this spell. The spell is why we do not work together as we should. It keeps us constantly divided, and is why singing groups who make great music together yet do not stay together for the sake of the music. 3. Pānabab Yānun has worked so hard to help us every way he possibly can, even from his current status. He never stopped thinking about us. He is very much alive and doing what he was sent to do non-stop. So you remember what brought you to this mission 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. He made us proud again as a people, Nuwapians. That is what was removed from us. 4. The treble clef represents the female, and the bass clef represents the male. 54,000 years ago, the larynx moved down and made it possible for you to articulate. Men learned to articulate 4,000 years later. We speak from in between our lungs up into the larynx, so we have a vibration all in our chest. The Kakasu speak from their throat to their nose. The voice of women are trying to calm the men down. Men do what? Yell. All of this yelling causes a very noticeable male trait, the Adam's apple. Some of the Kakasu race also have the Adam's apple, yet not all of them. 5. They have a new birth control, which will let you know you are pregnant within 6 days after conception, which is a suitable confession that sperm lasts longer in your body than 3 days. 6. If you commit suicide and it was because of love, you will come back in the next life as the person who was affected by the suicide. Now there are like 3 people who are affected. 1, the person who caused the suicide. 2, the person who committed the suicide. 3, and the loved ones suffering from the loss. The person affected will come back as the loved ones. The person who caused the suicide will commit suicide. The people who are affected indirectly will come back as the one who caused it. It is not punishment, yet you must experience all. 7. If you kill a person because you are in a uniform, military, police, etc., when that person passes, they will relive the taking of that life forever. If you kill a person in a village, you will relive your life in that village and die that way. The torments of hell. A bully's hell will be to be ignored. They will come back in the spirit form and see the boy, let's say Ralph, speak to him and won't be able to affect him. He will see a girl he loved and someone else may have her and kiss her, and he won't be able to do anything about it. He won't be able to be a bully or affect anymore. 8. If you kill yourself, yet your intention was not to do so, that is an accidental suicide. For example, if you did something to get attention, yet actually killed yourself, yet That wasn't your intention. That's an accident. The cop that killed the boy in Ferguson will relive that moment forever. Another cop shot a boy in the face who could have shot him in the knee and not taken his life. 9. Now, some people can be influenced to do things and are considered weak. However, we are not weak, or we would not have survived. If a person drives you to commit suicide, that is on you.